Save me from the side of myself. I cannot look away. About to crash into my face. Just another day on the shelf. Pull me from my silhouette. Years have been astray. Now a broken shell remains. I cannot embrace what I regret. Round and round, around I go. The spinning makes me ill. An image held inside the very world I build. Please help now, 'cause I can't even feel enough to know if I get out. I'm numb to the pain, but hollow without. Floating in a world of glass, I can imitate. Got a smile worth its weight. When the mirror breaks, will someone ask? Round and round, around I go. The spinning makes me ill. A hostage held inside the very world I build. Please help me now, 'cause I can't even feel enough to know if I get out. Will I allow another friend to try and help and fail on my account? I'm numb to the pain and hollow without.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the inaugural night of season 14 for the CS Confederation. At least in terms of the streams, we are already on match day 3. I'm Atrax. Joining me here is Slatong, and on the observation deck is Jarts. We also have a B stream running, CS Confederation _B over on Twitch. You can be sure to check that out. Like I said, I'm joined by Slatong. Slatong, how are you doing? Are you ready for some amazing CS tonight?
Oh yeah, thanks, Atrax. No, I'm definitely ready. I think this is going to be an excellent game. These are two teams that I rated really highly in my preseason, not preseason, but beginning of the season power rankings, or tier list, I would say. So I'm really excited.
And look at that. We're already getting into the game. As I said, the map is ancient. Wet over on the T side, AP Keelhaulers over on the CT side. Now for Rain, they've already beat Sav 13-3 on Ancient on Tuesday. So they're no doubt looking to continue that damage here today against AP, who is undefeated, and Z already out mid, spraying onto Milky, taking him down to 1 HP, and you got two T's all the way through Donut, almost 3, bomb going A, courtesy of A main, but Holopine Cone, excuse me, taking out Shade, Z taking out Bluish, and Milky over on the CT side. The T's have pretty good control of this site so far, but no control of the bomb. We've got a engagement going on towards the CT side. Eclipse is going to take out Xbox Lasagna. T's just trying to get control, get this bomb down. Finally, it will in fact go down. Eclipse taking a fight on to Drewby. Z is going to be the one to take that kill. And the final one, a 4K for Z in the pistol round.
Yeah, amazing stuff by Z. I mean, in this Rain team, Z is definitely one of those heavy hitters. Him and Miklo, those two guys are going to be set up by Shade incredibly well to be those entry fraggers. And Z loves this. Z loves his second by AK. He got 4 kills that round, has amazing aim, and he's an incredibly versatile player. So for this Rain team, Z is definitely that player to look out for. Let's see what Shade calls here. They did a great A split there, knowing the setup. Milky tried to push out that smoke, but was completely blind and got absolutely obliterated mid. So let's see. Oh, okay, so the CTs are go for a B stack. Maybe they push out?
All 5B, and we see the bomb over towards the doors there. It's going to be held by Pivo, but it looks like they're going to slowly creep away. Maybe they heard some info. Maybe they know that it's a stack. We got Eclipse, I believe. Oh, no, Miklo, excuse me, over there in the cave. And the bomb is going to rotate out to A. Z over here, going to catch this mid-rotation. There's 3 CT pistols over on the other side. The engagement comes in, and Z mows 2 down before getting taken out by Milky. Drewby with some contact over here onto Miklo.
Ooh.
Gonna get the engagement with the pistol. That's a gun transferred over. And Pivo gonna take out Milky with a nade. All onto Drewby. Maybe you just want to save this Mac 10 wounded, and it's going to be 2-0 for Rain starting out this half. And
Yeah,
I mean, 6-1 for Z.
No, yeah, Z with that double sprayed out again. Great positioning. But I think I did actually like the call from Keelhaulers here. They try to stack B to anticipate a B rush, and they didn't get any contact, they didn't get any info, and they just pulled back. They try to find an engagement elsewhere. I really like when the CTs do that on Ancient particularly, because a really big challenge for a map of this size is dictating the engagements, right? If you let the T side just run around and dictate every fight and every engagement, you're going to be in the back foot. And this really shows, I think, one of Bluish's strengths as a caller. I know that their ratings hasn't been sky high or what it can be, knowing Bluish's ability, but I think the way that they're calling is really good for this team, and they showed it with their 2-0 start. So they haven't really let any other team get double digits on them. Will Rain be the first one? Let's see.
Yeah, and this is going to be a rather important round, too. It's going to be the first real gun round, and already we see the CT aggression towards mid and out of cave. It's going to be Xbox Lasagna Milky with the first kill onto Miklo, but that bomb's going to go down. Xbox Lasagna with the shotgun. Can't stop the bomb from going down. Can't get any kills, unfortunately. And it's already looking like round secure for Rain. Let's see what Bluish can do. Hiding in this smoke here. Gonna get re-smoked. Oh no, Miklo, or Eclipse, excuse me, not paying attention. Bluish outside of that smoke. He comes swinging out and gets a kill onto Z. Suddenly this is a 3v1 situation courtesy of Bluish and Shade. Gonna get traded out by Drewby. That bomb is gonna get defused. What an absolute wonderful retake by Bluish. Great patience on that smoke.
Yeah, that was a great play by Bluish. Once again, like I said, Bluish is incredibly smart player. They've had experience in the league for a while. And I think this Keelhaulers team, I put them in S tier in the beginning of the season because I definitely think that they have that cohesion, they have the ability, and they have the experience. Drewby is an experienced winner. Xbox, Hella Pinecone, they've played together before on YC. Bluish is coming in their second season here on AP, being on OS prior, and Milky being a what got promoted the previous round. I think this is going to be a really good team. So I'm really excited to see how Rain can anti-strat. Big kill there by Milky.
Yeah, and then we see once again the mid CT aggression kind of being the answer here on the Keelhaulers side, getting an early advantage and some great map control as well. That's 2 kills now. Of course, Pivo going down. I believe that was Pivo going down A main. So now we kind of settle into the mid round here. 3v5 scenario. Xbox Lasagna potentially looking for some contact, but no, it's going to be Drewby instead to take out 2-3 in the elbow. Oh my goodness. What a great hold from Drewby.
Yeah, that was a great round there by API. This is going to be the crux of this game. It seems that early on here, AP are doing a great job taking that mid control, right? They're completely suffocating Rain out of that mid control, and that gives them free reign. They have full mid control, they dictate the fights, they control how the rotations are gonna look. And Rain, this is gonna be a full eco, so I'm gonna just see what they do. They're probably gonna go for a B rush here quick, maybe quick cave control. But that's what's gonna be dictating this entire game here, I think, Atrax. I mean, if Rain don't figure out a way to get that mid control, they're gonna be dead in the water.
Yeah, and look at Xbox Lasagna with a 4K on the MP9, going for the Eco Ace, and that's what it's going to be. Certainly economically friendly. Look at that, $7,800
Wow.
at the end of the round. That's going to certainly feel good. Maybe looking to get out an op after this round. You want to go for kind of the bonus round here. Maybe. We'll see what they decide to do, but that was a quick round.
There we go. That's an op right there.
There it is. It comes out. Courtesy of Xbox Lasagna for Milky. Gonna see maybe if that goes mid again. Like you said, mid, a very, very important piece on this map for both sides, really. If you can't have mid, it's really hard to get those rotations, and we see just kind of a default spread here from both sides.
Uh-oh.
Throwing out some early utility.
Look at how Pinecone's position there in A main. He has full A main control, and he knows he can hear everything that's going on A main. And since AP also have that mid control, Rain have no mid control. They only have ruins and like the entrance of A main and elbow, nothing else. This is going to be really, really dangerous. This is what this fight comes down to. Let's see what Miklo does here, and he loses the fight.
Unfortunately so, but it's a victory for Hala Pinecone, securing pretty much all of A main. This whole side of the map just completely blocked off for Wet. What can they do here? Milky and Drewby with some kills in mid, and Z gonna get some kills back, but not taken out quite yet. Last one left, excuse me. Was reading the kill feed wrong there, and Milky just securing mid with that op. I mean, I've seen what Milky can do. I've played quite a few pugs with him. A lot of good games. And yeah, definitely dangerous with that op in mid.
Oh no. Rain relegated back to another half buy. Stay above 2K kind of round. Honestly, the pain points right now is that less than 30 seconds into the round, AP have the entire map. Right, they have mid all the way till elbow. Pinecone was pushed up A main, so they really need to take. So Rain really need to make sure they have a pulse on this.
It's just going to be an anti-eco 5 out A.
Ooh, big kill, huge kill. If they get Milky here. Oh no, Milky hits that shot 9 times out of 10. Uh-oh.
But at least they get the bomb down, and that's 2, courtesy of Z. And Z does have an M4 now. Will they sneak this T out of the big box? They're trying really, really hard to. Milky gonna get a tag, but no, Miklo and Z. This has been an absolute banger eco by Rain. Z taken down to 3 HP. It's all on to Xbox Lasagna in the post plant. Time is running out. He's going to get the kill onto Z. Is wondering where that last T is. He gets the kill onto Miklo. Does he have the time, though? It's going to be very, very close. He does, in fact, win the round. That was a very, very dangerous eco by Rain, but Keelhaulers bringing it back courtesy of Xbox Lasagna.
Wow. I mean, Xbox had the health, had the armor. I mean, the fact that Rain took them down that much was actually incredibly insane. I think that 2v1 could have been played a little bit better there. I think Z played his life incredibly well, just baiting the shots from Xbox as this tactical timeout is taken. But Miklo had an amazing position because he went all around from that big box position, went all around to default, but just couldn't get that last kill on Xbox. I saw the vision, I saw the idea, but they should have just played time there. It was incredible. I mean, and Z playing his life like that was already incredibly well. What Rain really needs to do, once again, get that map control early or play a little bit more fast paced. I think they're playing a little bit slow in terms of their aggression. And the only one getting kills and winning duels at the moment is Z. Z is 10-6 with 155 ADR. So let's really hope that the others can, step it up and try to make those plays, try to win those duels, and hopefully that will go much better on Rain's side. See, once again, full mid control here. At least they're not conceding that A main control right away, but they are conceding shelf, so they know that nobody's here.
And that's a death onto Z, the top fragger as well, like you mentioned. So now really relying on the rest of the team to kind of pick it up from a severe advantage, at least in terms of this game, in terms of the context of this game. Miklo trying to slowly creep up here onto the shelf position. Bluish is going to sneak out, going to get completely killed. Excuse me, that was Drewby, not Bluish. Reading the HUD wrong just a little bit there, bringing it back into a 4v4 scenario with an A lean here.
Oh, this Miklo lurk is huge. If Miklo can get this kill into... Oh, no.
Unfortunately not, but there's two here in the donut.
Yeah, the information was provided, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And we see there's another lurk coming in through the mid play. It's going to be Xbox Lasagna in red, ready to catch this mid lurk. Hollow Pinecone pushing out onto the A site to try and get some map info. No, Eclipse going to take him out. Expects the second one in donut. Did see he was there. That's going to be Milky with the op, getting a kill onto Pivo.
Oh, wow.
It's Eclipse in a 1v3 scenario with 25 seconds left. What can you do? Hopefully something, maybe nothing. We will see. Slowly creeping out onto the site. Going to get peeked by Xbox from the CT and taken out 6-2 up for Keelhaulers.
I think Ray needs to take a timeout here. They need to discuss their plan because what they're doing is clearly not working. They're losing mid control. They're not fighting for shelf aggressive enough because they're not sending enough bodies. But they're also afraid of that Hell Pinecone push into A main. So they're getting absolutely outmaneuvered at the moment. I'm not entirely sure if they're getting outcalled, but they are getting outmaneuvered because they lose mid control and they're not fighting for it early, which is completely fine. It's understandable. If you don't want to fight for it, that is okay. But here, finally, see? Boom! Fought for it, got the kill, and now they're also fighting for shelf. This is the big part.
Will you get the timing onto Xbox? Catches him with nades out. That's Z. Great timing. Hearing the pins pulled, no doubt. They've secured mid. They've secured cave. The bomb, will it go B? We've got 3 CTs spread all across the map. 1 mid, 1 A, 1 B. It's going to be Bluish here. High impact last time that they went B, and it was a 3v5, I believe, in that previous couple of rounds. We see that bomb finally committing over towards the B site. And CTs, it seems like that's what they're going to call. We see they're kind of CT leaning a little bit more towards B for the fast rotate. Some util going out, maybe trying to fake it towards A. But Z here in the cave. They're full executing onto B now. That bomb will go down, and it will be a 3v4 post-plant situation. Oh my goodness, Eclipse taking out Xbox, with the nade. A little bit of chip damage through the smoke there from the AK. And it's a 2v4. And the Keelhaulers will finally concede a round to Rain 6-3 as we get into the latter part of the first half of this match.
Yeah, this is getting exciting now. That was the first round that they aggressively fought for mid, right? Oh, big kill there by Miklo too.
Wow.
Once they were able to get that mid control early, they had the smokes, they had the flashes, they got that pick. It opened up the entire round. You know what I mean? Like seeing how they were able to maneuver through that and then getting onto shelf really early. Them Rain not conceding that map control was absolutely pertinent for them to be able to win that round because the crux there is mid. They've been giving Keelhaulers mid for free every round and they've been losing it every round. So the first time that they go, they actually win the round. They do it actually convincingly, spreading the CTs thin, forcing to the save. Great job by Rain. Great adjustment there by Shade for the call. Now they just need to start hitting their shots and they'll actually have a great chance.
And let's see if they can repeat this execution mid as Pivo's going to take the first contact with the utility. Fresh out mid. No, going to get taken out by Drewby. Still, Milky smoked off with that op. and they will take their victory and slowly back away. Xbox holding this position, gonna get taken out by Z. What a great headshot through the side of the wall there. Milky creeping up into mid, gonna get shot at by, I can't really see who that is. Gonna get shot at by a T, taking the shot wall flashed. Hala Pinecone gonna take out Mikolo over on the other side there, over on A. So now the T's forced to lean B. Bluish swinging out onto Z. No doubt making the round much more difficult here for Rain. Things just get worse and worse. Bluish, another kill onto Eclipse. It's all onto Shade in a 1v3 situation. Milky trying to get the kill through the boxes and actually will. Well, not through the boxes, but Shade gonna swing out there, get killed by Milky, and bomb gets defused. 7-3 for AP.
Once again, I think this is where Bluish shines, right? Finding those timings, finding those angles. That Molly hit them, and then that's why Z just completely disregarded that angle. But Bluish just pushed out of that Molly, got that kill, and the round was over. If Z stayed alive there, I think the round could have gone incredibly differently. And this is easy to say hindsight, but the fact that Z absolutely destroyed Xbox in that cave fight, right? Just jiggled, got that angle, hit the headshot. And once again, Rain actually did a pretty decent job in taking that mid control, even though Pivo did concede that death really early. But they still it was a much closer round because they have that full mid control. But now let's see what they're doing. They're leading it, and they're leading it very differently here. They're not really fighting for mid. They're going back to shelf.
Yeah, and we see 4 here towards the B side for Rain. Xbox trying to get some spam through the wood onto Long. Gonna get some onto Z, and I believe some nade damage as well onto Eclipse. Like you mentioned, that mid control, again, coming in clutch. Nades flying in from Donut. Milky holding strong with that op. And now the T's will slowly reclaim Jaguar. But Xbox decides to creep out onto the site. Shade here, gonna throw some util mid. Smoke off this op. Try and make him reposition, and it will be the B hit in the end with 55 seconds left on the clock. Bluish gonna get 2 kills. That's the cave player's dead. That's the ramp player's dead. This B hit just completely falls apart. Xbox Lasagna and Bluish holding strong with a deadly crossfire, and it's all onto Pivo 1v4. They just cannot get anything done, unfortunately, for Rain, looking very likely to be an 8-3 half, or excuse me, an 8-3 scoreline as we get into the last round of the half.
Yeah, Pivo has to save here. They're probably going to save for last round, and no, they can't save for last round. This next is last round, so they're going to have to buy. But no, this shows. I think this is a great representation of why I think AP is a top tier team in this tier. A top tier team in the tier, right? Drewby, Milky, Xbox, Bluish, Jalapeno. The way that they rotate around the map, the way that the movements that they make, it's clear that they have great communication. And the reason why I say that is because the way that Xbox conceded Cave that round supported Bluish onto B, so Bluish can focus on looking at Cave, and Xbox is setting up that kind of crossfire on site, knowing that they have full mid control. I think Milky or Drewby was looking from Donut onto shelf, so they know that they didn't have to do any mid control. And Jalapinecone has been doing a great job just dealing with that A plays really, really well. So the way that they're communicating, the way that they're rotating around the map shows that they're really a notch above everybody else, in my opinion, in terms of the communications. Because you have to keep in mind, right? Like I mentioned before, Rain has 3 rookies. This is their first CSC season. They're new. They're new to playing with each other, which is the big part. So maybe the communication just isn't there yet, right? But these really experienced players, they're there. And wow, 2 kills right off the bat on mid.
Yeah, courtesy of Drewby. I believe at least one of those was through a smoke. And is that an auto I see coming out of Hala Pinecone? Unfortunate for Rain there, getting a little bit of BM, but that's okay. It is what it is. At least it's on the last round, A little bit of good-natured fun. Eclipse and Mikkolo, what can you do? 2v4. It's going to be Eclipse swinging out here all alone. Drewby taking it to a 9-3 half for the
Wow.
Keelhaulers. Rain getting a little bit of a taste of their own medicine here on Ancient going
Yeah.
into the second half.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Rain fan. I'm a Wet fan through and through, right? Like that was my franchise. That's I love them. But man, this game is it's been really rough because the way that like I said, the keel haulers, the way that they're maneuvering around the map, the way that they're absolutely taking every map control, every angle away from Raid, it felt like that they couldn't do anything. That's number one. Second of all, one thing to keep in mind as well is in the previous games, keel haulers games, DB seems to permaban Ancient, so they insta ban Ancient, and then Hacker Haven, they banned Ancient the last time. And I had a conversation earlier with Bluish, and what they said was, yeah, the maps that we wanted to play are always banned against us. So it seems that maybe, looking from this, it seems like Ancient is one of their home maps, right? One of their better maps. Oh, wow. And what a kill by Xbox.
Look at that. Just right away with the pistol. It's 5 rush B.
Ooh.
I believe that's what Rain tried to do. Mikkolo with 2 on the dualies. Can he make it the third? Swinging out onto the site. It's Drewby getting taken out by the dualies. That's a 3K. Finally, a little bit of oomph for Rain.
Oh, that was much needed. I thought that the fact that they got onto site, got that insta kill onto the player slant there, and then the player playing Cubby on site was just mollied out, shot down, and the fact that Mikkolo got that 3, huge. They need somebody to step up, right? Z is still at 120 ADR, like 117. If Mikkolo can get online and activate, it might be a complete different ballgame because they play different sites.
Absolutely. And look at that Shade mowing them down. Pivo as well. The eco frags coming in, getting that good, sweet money. You love to see it, courtesy of the MP9s. Bringing it up 5-9.
Same thing like the previous half, right? Xbox got that eco ace. Essentially, they got that mow down without losing a player, and that's what they need. If they want to come back on this CT side, they need to, as much as possible, stabilize their economy, reduce casualties, and they're going to have a really good chance. But this is the first full gun round by AP, and we saw how good they can be. Let's see how they do.
Yeah, and they're also, the CT side, all on full MP9s. Milky going to get the first kill, but not going to get away totally scot-free, taken down to 25 HP. A nade coming out by Z, not going to do any damage. And it goes just a little bit quiet, at least for now. Some more utility going to get thrown out. Everybody's going to kind of back away. Ts are going to push into mid. But of course, like we mentioned, MP9s only really want to take these close range fights. Z going to swing out onto the only low member of Keelhaulers, but not going to shoot just quite yet. There's just going to rush him. But Z getting some great impact, at least for now, holding off 4 Ts as they come rushing through Donut. We immediately see the reply. Shade getting a kill, 2 kills. Drewby and Milky going down. Blue, or who is that? Eclipse? Oh, look at that! The MP9s, They win it! That is a great round by Rain. Great retake, and no doubt a great confidence boost, bringing them within touching distance now because the T side, the money is looking a little shaky.
First of all, I apologize for, some of my remarks. Like I said, I'm a Rain fan, but I do really, really do like this Keelhauler team. But I think the one thing, maybe if they did a little bit of anti-striding and watched the demo against Sav, they know that Z is the A anchor, right? So once they got that kill off of Donut, they didn't anticipate Mikkolo in A main, and that's why they were able to do that kind of bait and switch setup. But look at this rush onto B. They're getting onto the site for free, but they are getting mowed down by Eclipse. Let's see what Drewby can do here. Oh, nothing.
Bomb has yet to go down as well. You hope at least on the eco rounds you at least get the bomb, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. Eclipse getting 4, Milky getting 2 before getting taken out. Rain 7-9. Now, if they win this gun round, they can just bring it right back to a tie game.
Most definitely. Okay, Eclipse is finally pulling out the op. Let's see how impactful this op can be. Milky is also pulling out the op, and Milky has been having an insanely good game. Every shot that he needs to take, he's been making, right? Like, peeks onto mid, boom, gets a kill. Retake, boom, gets a kill. And so Milky has been.
And you mentioned mid, it's a very important place, at least in this map, and especially in the terms of this game. So we're going to see Shade rushing out, going to get a kill through the smoke onto Hollow Pine Cone. A great spam. One of my favorite things to do on Ancient. Smoke that out, throw some spam in there, maybe throw some donuts, or throw some nades, from Donut. Man, the mind's all over the place today. Long day at work. Drewby gonna take out Miklo, getting aggressive there on the ramp position. And they have mid. CT still have mid. We see them retreating out, though. All the T's bundled up here in the B doors. And only 2 CTs here to really refute it. They're going to burst out, running up ramp. Eclipse here on the op long. Gonna miss the shot. Taken out immediately by Xbox Lasagna. Too sharp. Not going to get too many misses like that, unfortunately. Hopefully not, anyway. The bomb's going to go down. Shade hiding in this smoke. Going to creep out. Does he have the timing? No, going to get taken out by Bluish on the pillar. It's all onto Pivo in a 1v2. Knows where the first one is. Now, where is Milky on the op? You mentioned he's having a great game so far. Pivo going to get the flash and going to get the kill on the op and going to get the round. 8-9. The money not looking great. Or excuse me. Well, as soon as it updates, it looks great. Money looks good. Never mind. I lied. But it is an 8-9 scoreline, and it's uptrending. Keelhaulers taking a timeout.
Well, that was incredibly surprising. They have full loss bonus, so they can still keep investing. But it was just a really weird round because Xbox got 2 kills there. Xbox got an entry onto Eclipse. After Eclipse, I felt like that should have hit, but missed that shot. And then Xbox pushed onto long, got that other kill CT. I'm really surprised that, and then it was a 1v2. The positioning there was kind of surprising there by Bluish. Pivo was able to get that kill from slant onto default for free, and that flash is absolute perfection. Milky full blind, Pivo swings out, gets the hit, and just defuses. Hey, this is actually becoming a very exciting game. I was honestly a little concerned. Oh man, come on. This is the first stream and first A stream and it's going to be a blowout, but no, they're giving us good fun CS. Really fun to watch.
Yeah, and a resurgence, not a single T round posted. Can they do it after the timeout? We see just kind of a default spread here. Shade with some great mid control. Miklo over here in the cave. And the T's with not a whole lot of map control after the first 30 seconds of the round. It's been kind of quiet just a little bit. They have plenty of utility left, so they can still throw multiple executes if they want to. Looks like they're going to finally execute out mid. Not going to find anyone quite yet. That is going to be, I believe, Shade in the donut position. Getting some support from a teammate. Gonna swing out, get the kill onto Xbox Lasagna. And that's Miklo and Pivo with the kill. Miklo with another kill as well. All of them just dying in mid. They just get completely crunched, and it's 9-9.
Wow. No, that was... What a mow down. Mid was on lock. Shade bait and switching behind that donut pillar, and then Miklo coming out from the cave position, spamming down from shelf, and I think Z was supporting from A. What an absolutely amazing round. This is becoming a very, very exciting game, y'all. So I was actually curious, Atrax, since this is an eco, just let's see how this kind of pans out, but what are your thoughts this season? You're a PFA. 2 kills.
Ooh. The ecos have been deadly this game so far. Drewby securing 2 guns for the Keelhaulers. Eclipse with another miss, but they're just going to completely avoid the op and overwhelm Z, who only gets 1. Eclipse still not able to connect with the op. Gonna swing right into Drewby. It's all onto Miklo. 1v3, well, excuse me, 1v4. I thought Xbox
Oh my.
Lasagna was dead, but no, 2 HP. It's Miklo who's dead. And 4 stay alive on the eco for the Keelhaulers right as Rain tie it up.
Wow, that was very, very unfortunate. The fact that they got 0 there on mid, that mid fight, and Eclipse not hitting a single shot there was incredibly rough. This is, that might have been a heartbreaking round, like when they get momentum and then the eco just rushing through mid and not getting a single kill from that mid fight. I think the one kill that they got was from Pivo from CT or somebody from CT taking that fight and getting that one kill. So Eclipse here really needs to get this kill. He needs to redeem himself.
Ooh, does
He gets
get the
tagged instead.
no, doesn't get the tag, gets tagged instead. Man, just unfortunate there for Eclipse, not doing too great on the op. Pinecone gonna take out Z. And it's 4v5 again, but Miklo immediately trading back onto Milky and getting 2. That's Drewby dead as well. Pinecone very low.
Alpine goes all the way CT.
All the way CT. This B site is looking a little bit dangerous, but Bomb is going A. Xbox Lasagna here solely just to create noise. Eclipse finally going to land a shot, but
not good. This is really, really not good.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. It's still 4v2 though. Pinecone very low. So there is a strong possibility for a good retake. They do have 3 kits. It's going to be Eclipse getting taken out first. Now they know at least where 1T is. Where is the other? Shade going to take out Bluish. It's all onto Pinecone. Still low against 3 CTs, and they've got that most very much secure. That was some weird wording, but that's okay. Rain with the defuse, getting 10-10. They are not giving up without a fight.
Wow.
They want to secure a lead, and Keelhaulers plenty of money still, so we'll see what happens.
Hey, no, this is really good. This back and forth is actually going to really pressure the CT economy, right? The T side has full loss bonus. The CT side has 0 loss bonus. So if Rain if Rain lose, this is going to be the pivotal round right here, Atrax. If Rain lose this round, they from an economical standpoint where their money is, this is going to be a very, very uphill battle. So they must win this round in order to be able to maintain momentum, first of all, but also to maintain that economy. This is going to be an incredibly tough fight. Let's see how they do.
And it looks like it's going to be all on to the top fragger, top performer Z here, because it is an A stack. Does throw out the Molotov to at least slow them down. We see 3 CTs over here in the mid. They call it. They're running here to defend. Pinecone in first. Going to get taken out by Pivo. Z and Pivo with a great hold. That's the bomb dropped and 2 Ts left in A main. Going to get taken to taken down, due to some damage from a nade. Miklo with the kill, Z with the kill. It's all 5 alive, and finally a lead secured for Rain.
This is the first lead that Rain had this entire. That's not true. I guess they won the pistol round, and then they were up 2-0, and then they got absolutely demolished. But regardless, that was an amazing round. They had 5 alive. Not having to reinvest this round is absolutely big. Because once again, when we talk about the economy, they have that buffer, right? Having that buffer and being able to reinvest at this late in the game is absolutely huge. Because with the loss bonus that the T sides have, they're going to keep having money to be able to buy until the end of the game. So great round by Rain. Rain taking this quick control here, getting that kill. Double kill by Shade.
Look at that, and that's also mid and more or less B secure. Miklo gonna continue to hold from cave here. Like you mentioned, that's a double kill. And that's another kill for Miklo, that's a kill for Miklo, a kill for Z, another kill for Miklo. That's 12 secured, match point. And Keelhaulers just no answers really. They're gonna take another timeout because they just can get nothing done on this T side.
They can get nothing done. I'm so surprised. I mean, look at this. Z was 117 ADR. The closest person who was in terms of ADR was I think 67 Miklo. But now Shade 74 ADR, 18 kills. Miklo 88, I think their ADR, and then everybody's stepping up now. And they haven't really been testing Eclipse on the B side, so he hasn't really been doing much because all these other players have been locking down B. They were all negative except Z, but now everybody's positive except Eclipse. This turnaround after the half, Shade calling an amazing game. I really want to see how Bluish adjusts here because I have a lot of faith in their calling, in their T side calling for this team. And Drewby, winner mentality, experienced player. Hella Pinecone, Xbox, all of these guys are really, really experienced, right? The way they rotated throughout the CT side, the way they're taking away all that control, absolutely amazing. Let's see how they adjust for this T side, because if not, it's over. And who would have thought, Keelhaulers started this half, 9-3? And have only gotten one round this half. What do you think, Atrax?
I mean, it's like you said, what do you do? Bluish has to pull out all the stops here. You have to get 2 rounds in order to just take it to overtime, and you've only posted 1 in this entire half. So you really got to do something special. It looks like it's going to be that B lean again is the answer for Bluish here. They're at least going to trade 1 for 1 in the cave, getting stuck on each other, it looks like, just a little bit. But Pivo here with his mid control feels very confident due to that smoke behind him. But got a player creeping through. This could be a false sense of security. Xbox Lasagna going to get the kill from double doors. That's mid secured and ramp secured for the T's, and B secure. Bomb going down. Xbox Lasagna spamming through smoke, going to do a little bit of damage onto Eclipse, but that's going to be Shade and Z coming through with 2 kills of their own. Ooh. Xbox Lasagna getting taken out by Eclipse. It's all on to Hala Pinecone to save this match for the Keelhaulers to take them to the final round of the match. Throwing out that Molotov, trying to keep them off the bomb, is lining up the spray to try and get... Are you going to take it? They're defusing. You have to go. You're missing the spray, and no! That's 13-10 for Rain with an absolute wild comeback. Keelhaulers only posting 1 T round.
Wow. Z is an absolute superstar. I'm not sure if anybody noticed that play. He was 5 HP. He pushed out that short smoke, got the kill onto one of the players in cave and got a kill on one of the players on site, and then still survived enough to swing out, get information on the ramp player. What an amazing... That was a 4v3 retake on B side?
Wow. I think so. Yeah, that was absolutely wild. I mean, and to now handing AP their first loss as well, and for Wet, I mean, maybe now for other teams, Ancient is a map that you ban against Wet because 13-3 Sav, and now here beating with an absolute wild comeback. If they solve their T side, because that was a 9-3 half. For AP, and Wet brought it back. So, if they solve their T sides, then Ancient is a very, very dangerous map for Wet. And I mean, maybe other teams now consider banning it. Who knows? And I mean, it was a good try by AP. They looked really dominant in the first half, but just absolutely nothing done on the T side. That's a bit unfortunate.
No, that's very, very unfortunate, I would say. I mean, that was rough. They were up 9-3, and they just couldn't get their footing on the T side. But that CT side from Keelhaulers looks absolutely dominant, right? They took control of mid. They restricted the map incredibly well. They took away Shelf. They just did everything right by the book, in my opinion. I think that they look great eye test. The timings of the aggression that Pinecone did in A main was good. And I still want to give them their flowers, right? They still had an amazing CT side. But once that T side hit, it started from the pistol. Remember that pistol round? That pistol round, Xbox got a kill on slant, and then they killed the person Cubby who's getting mollied out. So it was a 3v5 retake. And they got destroyed by Miklo's dualies inside of Cave. And so that just started it out. That was absolute... I was so glad that we didn't get a blowout. I'm so happy we didn't because that would have been boring. But
and what we got, this was a super exciting game. And to continue your point, what you were saying about that pistol round, it was good that it was Miklo to get those 3 kills, because up until that point it was really Z who was coming in clutch, who was, popping off, doing all that stuff. And then on that pistol round, Miklo to get those 3 kills, just absolutely wiling out on the dualies to really bring back the resurgence for the rest of the team. I mean, like you said, it was great to see that it wasn't a blowout,
No, yeah. I mean, I still think that this Keelhauler team is one of the strongest teams in this tier. I don't want to take anything away from them. They look great on that CT side. This is super early in the season, match day 3. We still have a lot to go, but that was a very exciting game. I'm happy that that's the game that we started off with on the stream of CSC's official streams, because that was an absolute banger. And you gotta give kudos as well to Shade, like calling a really like kind of tough game on the T side, but then being able to still step it up and get those frags on the CT side, especially playing in such a hard position with Pivo on mid, right? So you have